Welcome to all of our viewers here. We are live at the Brechin Castle Golf Club in Chaguanas, in Couva rather, with the Rotary Club of Chaguanas. And on the number 6 green, we have none other than Bill Ramratan from the Rotary Club of Chaguanas. And he's paired with Ernest Digans and Kivesh Ramnath and Dwayne Ramlal. They are paired together here at Rotary Club of Chaguanas as they host the 8th annual charity golf tournament. And Bill Ramratan and Ernest Digans, Kivesh Ramnath with a chip up from out of the bunker from Dwayne Lal here on number 6 here. And Ernest Digans with this, but it's two pairing alternate shot for this charity tournament. And it's a very interesting flag position here at number 6, just on the edge of the slope. You want to leave that ball below the hole and put up. Bill Ramratan and Ernest Digans, sponsored by SNR Insurance Services and CPML Contractors for this Rotary Club of Chaguanas charity tournament. These 4 golfers teed off on number 1 early this morning, just about 10:15, which signaled the start, 9:15 rather, signaled the start of this Rotary Club of Chaguanas tournament. And it's been beautiful weather here. Sun is out in all its brilliance, and you're joining us here on the Novel Sports live streaming alongside me, Dwayne Lal, and Billy Furlong here, bringing you commentary and live streaming here from the Brechin Castle Golf Course. 48 players registered in this charity tournament. The shotgun start, alternate ball play in effect. Kivesh Ramnath now putting. Just past the hole and didn't get it to break right, and it's still traveling. It'll head down the slope. Very difficult pin position here on number 6. And the ball is finally coming to a halt. So once again, good morning to all our viewers tuning in to this live stream for this Rotary Club of Chaguanas. Dwayne Ramlal putting there for bogey. Can't get that one to drop. Difficult pin position. Bill Ramratan over this one now. Still can't get it to drop. And they'll be facing up a double bogey here. 6, Kivish Ramnat and Dwayne Lal will finish up on number 6. We head across to number 3 here on BC, the number 3 greens. Coming up the fairway on number 3, Ryan Ali. He's with Robert Sau. And former Trinidad and Tobago leg spinner, West Indies leg spinner Rajendra Dhanraj is with John Rampasad. Alternate shot. They just teed off on number 3. Just looking for their ball on the fairway. Tee shot from John Rampasad just leaves them about 152 yards out from the green on number 3. It's going to be Rajendra Dhanraj. Seems furthest out. In fact, it's going to be Ryan Ali who's furthest out, so Dhanraj gives way. Ryan Ali just on the left on the tree line. Ryan Ali there. He's going to be hitting just behind the tree. He's going to have to keep this one low, push it to the right. There's a bunker in front of him, and he keeps it low. It's just in front of the bunker on the left side of the green. Dhanraj is going to be up next. Maybe a 9-iron there from Dhanraj from that distance. Powerful striker of the ball. It's just off to the right. Not a bad place to be for a third shot coming up onto number 3 green. Have a glance across to number 7 fairway. Ernest Diggins out there. Their tee shot. Good shot of John Rampasad heading up to his ball on number 3. It's going to be his shot after the second shot from Dhanraj. Hit it from about 152 yards on number 3. And Robert Sau is with Ryan Ali. This is the Rotary Club of Chaguanas and their annual charity golf tournament here at the Brechin Castle in Couva. Morning started off with greetings from the executive committee of the Rotary Club. Robert Sow chipping out from under the tree on number 3. He's there with Ryan Ali, veteran here at the Brechin Castle Golf Course. Plays his golf all across the country as well as in Tobago. Ryan Ali. Rampasad now from just to the right, back right of the green. Chipping on. He's going to have some work to do here still. Trying to make par. As Ryan Ali just get some congratulations from Robert Sow. When he's just asking for the ball, please, Mr. Sow. These alternate rules, you have to putt whichever ball is on the green, whether it be yours or your partner's. It's a very beautiful course here at the Brechin Castle in Couva. The Pui is in full bloom as well here. And part of the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, one of their projects was a tree planting exercise here that took place last month. As they help to beautify the environment and that green space. Of course, the Rotary Club has a number of areas of focus, one of which is supporting the environment. Number of projects and committees headed up by the executive. Continue to look on here. On number 3, Ryan Ali. And Rajendra Dhanaraj is up next. A confident pairing between Robert Sow and Ali. This is 6. Number 6 tee box. And the ladies on the tee, Gail Rajak and Shabir Khan and Vindra Dhanaraj and Riza Khan out there, number 6. Number 6 is 340 yards from the white and the blue tees for the men. The ladies are also going to be hitting from the pink tees, 340 yards, as we have a look at Vindra Dhanaraj, wife of Rajendra Dhanaraj. She is paired with Gail Rajak. Powerful swing heading down the fairway on 6. And already Gail is on the fairway, making her way down to where that ball landed from Vindra Dhanaraj. And the men Shabir Khan and Riza Khan, they started on number 9 this morning after the briefing at the Brechin Castle Clubhouse. And representatives from the Rotary Club, past President Shepard C. Prasad and IPP Nadine Burnett and PAG, past Assistant Governor Ibrahim Daniel, President-elect Sandra Sigolam, and of course, PP Bill Ramratan and PP Ali Muddin spearheading the organization, the Golf Committee of the Rotary Club of Trinidad. On this occasion, the Rotary Club, 22 Rotary Clubs across the country here in Trinidad and Tobago. Last week, the Rotary Club of Princestown, their golf tournament down at Point-A-Pier. Gail Rajak is here on number 6 fairway. Take away 33. And just about 190 yards, her second shot. As they make their way down number 6. Shabir Khan and Riza Khan in this pairing with the ladies. And of course, president of the Chaguanas Rotary Club, Kavita Sante. As we head back to Danraj, who's alongside Robert Sao. Their tee shots now on number 4. The Cans, their second shot. This is a stinger along the grounds, making its way up to the green, just past the greens. Very dry conditions here. Meanwhile, back on the tee. So number 13 on the back nine. It's a 9-hole golf course here. So they're on number 13, which will be the number 4 and the number 13 fairway, but they're on the number 13 tee box. Tee shots on the way from Rajendra Danaraj and Robert Sao. 242 yards, par 3 for the men on the back nine. Chipping up on number 3. This golf tournament here, proceeds from the tournament will go towards the mobility program, providing wheelchairs to the special needs of Trinidad and Tobago citizens. Novel Sports coverage, bringing you coverage on holes number 3, 4, 5, 6. There's footage around on number 8 and number 9, and some tee shots off on number 1. As we cover this 9-hole golf course here in Brechin Castle. Hollis George with Dirk Rollins, Franklin Dio Singh, and Dave Rajkumar. Number 3. So I want to highlight some of the sponsors as well of this Rotary Club of Chaguanas who unite for good. Rotary Club and the giving a gift of mobility. Special needs of Trinidad and Tobago. Rajkumar on a 1-3. Gil Rajak. Vindra Danaraj marking off on number 6. There with Shabir Khan and Riza Khan. These ladies have been very successful across different tournaments across the country. Here in full support of the Rotary Club of Chaguanas. 48 golfers on the course here. Excellent conditions on this Saturday morning for golf. Run number 6, stiff breeze blowing across the course. Still in the morning session. Shotgun start, and each pairing playing an alternative shot as Rajak finishes off on number 6. It's a very tricky pin position here. It's just down the slope. Just short of the hole. Reminding overview, 22 Rotary clubs across Trinidad and Tobago, as well as Interact clubs and the Rotary clubs, running programs all across the country. The Interact clubs working together with the secondary schools, forming junior Rotary clubs, termed Interact clubs here across the country. Holy Faith Convent, Couva, Presentation College, Chaguanas, Hillview College, St. Joseph Convent, St. Joseph. Clubs falling under the different Rotary clubs. Couple for the Rotary Club of Maracas, St. Joseph, with the Hillview Interact and the St. Joseph Convent. St. Joseph Interact clubs for the Rotary. And of course, Presentation College in Chaguanas and the Holy Faith Convent in Couva. And those Interact clubs in partnership with the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, Rotary Club of Felicity. Last weekend, Rotary Club of Princestown held their golf tournament at the Pointe-a-Pierre Golf Club. Coming up on number 6 now. Vice President of the Brechin Castle, Steve Jabgrup Singh. Their second shot. He is paired with Umesh Dinanath. We look across now to Ram Singh, Budu Singh and Vinud Ramdani on the executive here at BC, along with Camille Rupnarain and Ken Pollard on number 3. Coverage on number 3. Ram Singh Budu Singh, brother to Himas Budu Singh, president of the club here at BC, and 2 marathon runners. The president indicated Himas that he was heading off tonight for that marathon event taking place, starting off in Port of Spain, heading down to Curup via the bus route, back to South Key, back to the Savannah. That race gets off at 12 midnight tonight. This is the vice president, Steve Jagrup Singh. He served as president for 3 terms in fact, at BC. Elected, served the allotted span as president, now as vice president here at BC. They're on number 6. And his second shot, just off to the right in front of the bunker. So he's with Umesh Dinanath. And just trying to get their lines. It's a very, very difficult pin position. Junior Charles, he is just to the right in front of the bunker on 6. Meanwhile, on number 3, just kept it right of the hole, asking it to stay up. The ball just holds on, just at the top of the slope. It's not a bad effort at all from Dinanath. Junior Charles now. Has a wedge in his hand. In fact, he's going to try and putt from off the green. It's very dry and very fast. There's an indication of just how fast, not just the fairways, but the greens as well. Jovan Sital is with Charles. They're looking to make par here on number 6. Up and in from Seatal. We're here in Brechin Castle in Couva. It was the heart of the sugarcane belt. Therefore, just behind the factory here at Sivilla. Vice President of the club, Steve Jagrup Singh, finishes off on number 6. We head quickly across to number 3, Vimdu Ramdani, and man known as Rambo, marathon runner, has been known to enter a marathon in the morning and play a rounds of golf and then head across to a 5K in the afternoon. The epitome of fitness. He's on the executive here at the Brechin Castle along with Vinu Ramdani, and of course Camille Rupnarain is with Ken Pollard. Not a top female golfer here in Trinidad and Tobago, Camille Rupnarain. So on the executive as well here at the Brechin Castle Club. And the club members participating in this Rotary tournament, charity golf tournament. And all the proceeds in an effort to support their mobility program, providing wheelchairs to those in need across the length and breadth of the country. She finishes it off on number 3. And off. And have a close view of the pair. The executive of the Brechin Castle course, along with Ken Pollard, Vinod Ramdani, Camille Rupnarain, and Ram Singh Budu Singh. Some of the sponsors in support of this charity tournament: Mohammed's Electrical Product Marketing Company Limited, LS Duheni SNS Electrical, and New Millennium Financial Services Limited. As we look across onto number 60 box. Keedan Khan on the tee. And Aaron Sergio, in fact, is the man on the tee in the pairing with Keedan. And Sheris Rampasad accompanying them, having already teed off. Just the 2 tee shots for this alternate shot play for this charity tournament. Of course, Kiss Baking Company sponsors as well. And CPML Contractors and SNR Insurance Services providing sponsorship for this tournament. Engaged by the services of Bill Ramratan and Alimuddin Kasim, members of the Rotary Club, past presidents, in charge of this golf committee for the Rotary. Sergio, Keedan Khan, and Shazad Ali make their way up. Teeing off on number 4, a man known as Rambo. Their tee shots on the way. So Ram Singh Budu Singh teeing off for his group as they make their way down number 4 fairway. And Ryan Ali and Robert Sow on number 5. So they make their way to their 3rd shot, heading across the number 5 greens. Umbrellas out. Brilliant sunshine here. Very important to remain hydrated during the course, while on the course, of course. Of course, the first prize for this charity tournament from the Rotary Club of Chaguanas is that entry into the Prime Minister's Golf Charity Tournament for next year's tournament, 2027, on the 23rd of May this year, just in a couple weeks' time. Prime Minister's Keedan Khan, just about 150 yards off on number 6. Shot lands on the green and just runs off to the back. It's a very hard surface. To switch back across onto number 4. Sherish Rampasar just heading across. Their chip shot is on the green. Just to the back of the green. As Keaton Khan just went off to the back of the green. Shazad Ali chipping up now on number 6. It's a stiff breeze comes into the commentary area. Doesn't have the legs to get up. He's just trying to leave it below the hole and on the green, but doesn't get enough on it to come up the hill. So just a little bit of work to do by Sherish Rampasar, whose shot it will be next, to get that ball as close as possible to the flag. And you don't want to go too far past the flag in that pin position. Keaton Khan and Aaron Sergio as well. They one hit the back of the green, went up the back of the green on the slope, and off the green, rolled back onto the green. And roll a fair ways back onto the green. A bit of a lucky break from them, or perhaps he was playing for that. It's an excellent second shot from him. Keaton, that is. Of course, you want to thank as well sponsors for this Rotary Club tournament courts, the Flamboyant Cuisine, Chatak Foods, Dairy, JMMB, as well as Bryden and Mr. Vinood Mangal, as well as the Friendly Pharmacy. Some 33 sponsors contributing to this charitable cause. But from Sherish Rampasar. Sergio now has to control the speed on this putt. And that's well done indeed. Shazad Ali misses. Not getting much break close to the hole itself. And this is where that psychological pressure enters into the mind of the golfers. A close putt missed. And dropping a shot here. And that is how difficult this game of golf is. Around the world and out. So just dipping into the hole, but a little too much pace on it. Grabs the rim and spins back out. Speak about psychological pressure from a national golfer. And not every shot is the same. Similar position now from Khan. And he gets it in. Finishing off on that hole as we head across to number 5. They're on number 4 fairway. Hitting across the fairway to head back to 5. Now he has a tree to get over. Has to get a lot of loft on that ball. Doug Rollis Rollins and Hollis George coming up number 5 fairway. They should be on number 5 fairway. Hitting across from 4. Their tee shot went back into number 4. Gives us the opportunity now to have a look at some of our sponsors for the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, JMMB Group, Trinidad Insurance, CPML Contractors, Nexus as well, Chatak Foods, Mohammed Electrical, New Wave Marketing, New Millennium Financial Services Limited, and Akado as well, Kiss Baking Company, RBL, and Alescon Ready Mix, Dairy, SNR Insurance, Bryden as well, the Friendly Pharmacy. A special mention as well to Dirk Rollins, who's just on number 4 fairway. Sponsor as well to this tournament. And Vinud Mangal, along with companies Centro Construction and the Friendly Pharmacy as well. Of course, Carib and LS Dohani, Product Marketing Company Limited as well. And of course, this coverage being brought to you by Novel Sports. And I am Billy Fulong here alongside me, Dwayne Lal, providing you live streaming coverage of this Rotary Club of Chaguanas charity golf tournament. All proceeds go toward their mobility program, providing wheelchairs across the country. Of course, main areas of focus for the Rotary Club. One of 22 clubs in the country here in Trinidad and Tobago. Basic education and literacy. Recently had Ryan Bechu with the Rotary Club of Chaguanas and promoting their literacy program, and his new book was out as he treated the students of the Presentation College Chaguanas team to a reading of his book. And of course, maternal and child health, most prominent area and concentration for the Rotary clubs. Peace and conflict prevention and resolution programs being instituted through the Interact clubs as well as through the different governing bodies in the country. And of course, the environmental projects, particularly one here recently at the Brechin Castle golf course, the planting of trees on number 8 fairway and on number 5 as well, helping with the landscaping of the golf course, providing that much needed upkeep of the greenery in Trinidad and Tobago. Earlier on this morning, we spoke with past President Bill Ramratan, who's headed up this golf committee for the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, and we'll take you that interview held just before the briefing this morning at the clubhouse. I am here with Bill Ramratan of the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, and this is the 8th golfing tournament of the Rotary Club, and it's being hosted by the Brechin Castle Golf Club. Bill, a long-standing relationship between you and golf and this particular golf club, and of course with Rotary.
Yeah, yes, for sure. Since Caroni closed down in 2003, myself with a group of dedicated golfers, we chose to resurrect this golf course with self-help effort. And up to this day, it has been going every year.
And Rotary's service above self and uniting for good. You brought together 48 golfers in this charity tournament. How has been the response from your sponsors coming into this tournament?
Well, I think we've had excellent sponsor response, and I must say that thanks to the efforts of the Brechin Castle Golf Club Committee hosting us here. They've prepared the golf course well. We, as the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, have also contributed to the upkeep of this golf course by the second year this year, planting trees in selected areas and lending to the beautification and upkeep of the golf course.
And that is part and parcel of Rotary's continued involvement in the environmental services, in the community services, and the response from the golfing fraternity. You played golf in every single course in Trinidad and Tobago and in
40 odd years ago, and that was a distinction, or if it's the negative that it was a rich man or white man game, all right? And one of the reasons for bringing this and keeping this club into existence was that it's written in our charter that golf should be made affordable. And so it's been. And thanks to the efforts of the surrounding community, the golfers from in the community who were originally caddies and so on, right? We have kept this facility going. Efforts to grow it because this is a wonderful estate here. It's got residences surrounding. There's also available land for another 9 holes, right? So not just a part of Rotary, but looking at the environment, there are ponds around that are left unused by the sugar factory and can be used to irrigate this place and keep it a green field forever. All right, so there are idle funds such as the Green Fund and so on that we can write up and access to help make it, and that's the work of the committee as it stands here now. We have people who are in our club who are very careful about the environment because we take care of recycling as well. It's done here actively at our golf course, and so for keeping this a green field, it's a walkover in that sense, right? We don't have to engage anyone. We can do it ourselves, and we can complement whatever efforts and support that government gives us.
Yep. So Rotary doing its part here. We're on the golf course here at Brechin Castle in Sevilla. It's going to be a wonderful day for golf. There are 48 golfers participating in this charity tournament. Come out and support in your numbers, and we're looking forward to a wonderful day of golf. I see you have your big stick. And looking forward to see you tee off on number 1 here at the Brechin Castle Golf Course.
After 42 years, you can't hit it that far again.
Just heard from the man himself, Bill Ramratan, of the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, a long-standing member here at the Brechin Castle. 8 Rotary golf charity tournaments held here at BC. Back to the golf. It's a man known as Pile on number 3. This is young Azarian Samuel, a junior here at Brechin Castle. And Azarian Samuel is with Edward Yee, in fact. Of course, Azarian, his dad, Kenneth Samuel, principal of the Bamboo Government Primary School. And 2 avid cricketers. It's just Kenneth Samuel has just pushed on. He's in another pairing. This is Nicholas Carmona. Difficult putting out there. Suresh Jagesa, better known as Pili here. And he has been a long-standing member here at the Brechin Castle. Former executive as well. And he's been here for quite a long time. And has put in a lot of work on this golf course. He's still out there playing. Partnered with Nicholas Carmona. Edward Lee now. All members here at the Brechin Castle Golf Course supporting this charitable endeavor by the Rotary Club of Chaguanas. Speaking of long-standing members, Ryan Ali. He's never short of words. He is with Robert Sow. And they have been talking non-stop, every hole, supporting each other, camaraderie as well out there, some peacock in it as well. And an effervescent personality, Ryan Ali, especially on the members chat here at the Brechin Castle Golf Course. John Rampersad with Rajendra Dhanaraj just discussing where exactly he wants to put this ball. Now, I'm not quite sure what Dhanaraj has in his right hand. And he's just having a beverage. Rampersad, no. Can't get it to break left. It hasn't been breaking left from that right side of the hole. Going straight in hole. Ryan Ali now to finish off with his team. He knows how to get it in the hole. He knows exactly every break on the green. And Dhanaraj is going to finish up for his partner, John Rampersad. They finish off on 6. It's all for a worthy cause. Rotary Club of Chaguanas uniting for good, uniting the golfers of Trinidad and Tobago, in particular here at the Brechin Castle Golf Course. Have another look at the sponsors of this Rotary Club of Chaguanas tournament, their annual golf tournament here at the Brechin Castle. Sponsors include the JMMB Group, Trinidad Insurance, CPML Contractors, Chatak Foods, Dairy, Republic Bank, and the Ranch. Number of sponsors coming on board to pull off this tournament. And of course, some individuals as well coming forward to lend their support financially. During the course of the day as well, we will have some members of the Rotary Club, the executive, coming into the commentary area just to give us a little bit of more information on some of their community programs. And Rotarian Lisa Ramratan as well, been working very hard behind the scenes, helping to pull together sponsors along with past President Alimuddin Kazim, and of course past President Bill Ramratan. Part of their committee, and present today is Stephen Chady, Rotarian Chief Stephen Chady, and we'll hear from IPP Nadine Burnett as well later on during the stream. She gave welcome remarks this morning at the sports briefing. And of course, past Assistant Governor Ibrahim Daniel was present, and President-elect Sandra Sigolam. Of course, President of the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, Kavita Sante, and past President Shepard C. Prasad was early up this morning coordinating events at the registration. Key focus areas: child obesity, maternal health, youth services, community services, economic development, disease prevention and treatment, as long as water and sanitation projects all across the country in the different 22 Rotary clubs. Top number 3, they had a little bit of a wait A little bit of backing up on the golf course. 48 golfers on the golf course entered into this tournament. Eric Hopkins and Sid Ford finishing off, enjoying themselves on the golf course. It was just resting under the tree in the shade for a bit, enjoying lush green fairways for a bit while they were waiting. Eric Hopkins and Sid Ford, of course, in their grouping, Amir Ali and the young golfer Aiden Ali. Already coming up number 3. After their tee shot, more golfers make their way up the fairways. 9-hole golf course here, playing 18 holes from different tee positions on the front and back 9. We head back onto number 6 now with Hollis George, Dirk Rollins. Dirk Rollins also sponsoring in this Rotary Club of Chaguanas charity tournament, Franklin Dio Singh and Dave Rajkumar. Paired with George and Rollins. Rollins putting from the left side of the green. Have to put some pace on this. Counteract a bit of slope. Good power in the shot. George asking for it to get to the hole, and it's not a bad putt. It's an excellent line as well. Enjoyed that one a bit there, Rollins. From the other side now, a bit of an uphill putt. Pace will be very critical here. Franklin Dio Singh. Rajkumar just giving him the line from behind the cup. Very dry conditions on the greens here on number 6. Fairways have been in good condition. A lot of green patches on the fairway. Played here a couple weeks ago, and you just have to take a club off when approaching the green. These dry conditions. It's a very fast running green as well. Just past the hole. Eden Ali with Amir Ali. Just want to wish Samir Ali success in his upcoming exams. All the kids, in fact, writing exams starting this week. Young Samir Ali, son of Amir Ali, CXC exams this week starting. So we just had to pull out of the tournament. Had a bit of a sore ankle as well. And jumping at the chance, Eden Ali. He was just on number 5 and he was just off the green on the par 5 for his second shot. He and Amir Ali trying to make birdie there on 5. You just find out how they did. Had an albatross here, Eden Ali, just about a month or so ago. On number 5. A little bit of problems behind the mango tree off on the right. But they're not getting shade there. The second shot just peeling off to the right from our vantage point. It still has a good line straight in at the flag. So it's going to be a chip from Amir Ali, and of course paired with Amir Ali, Eric Hopkins and Sid Ford. There's Amir Ali from behind the mango tree. Asking for it to set, it's running out and just run off the back of the green. It's not bad. Ford. Putter in hand. So they're on the green now. Hoppy, as he's commonly called here on the golf course. You could tell from his headgear, blazing hot sunshine in the midday. Midday heat out there on the course. But it's been very windy and a pleasant cool breeze as well, helping to keep the players cool. And it's a perfect weather for golf for this Rotary charity tournament. Bill Ramratan with Ernest Digans, they teed off for number 1 to kickstart the tournament. Getting their first par on number 3 just a few minutes ago. And he was eager to tell everyone about it, Bill Ramratan. Mr. Ford. Take that man. I'm not sure if you have a cooler there. Trying to finish off the pot here now is Hopkins. Very difficult pin position here on 6. for Hopkins and Ford. The pair of alleys. Now, down the hill. Speed is going to be critical. Eden Ali steps up. And in. Bogey for them. So they head across to number 16 now. Just waiting to come up right behind them. Going to get the opportunity to see Nangla Ramlakan and Edison Sagram for the first time. Play with them Navin Dukaran and Roll Sicharan. And Roll is just behind the pine trees on the right side of the green. Take the time to head back to number 3. Ramlakan. And Edison Sakran wasn't too far behind in the second flight. And of course, he's a match play champion here. Nanlal Ramlakan here at BC. And already had this putt run down the hill. He's going to have to come back up now. Pace is going to be vital. You don't want to leave it short. Ball just hopping along, and that is as close as you can get without it going in. Navin Dukaran now, well known in the golfing fraternity. Roll Sicharan shot onto the green, and putt by Dukaran now. Straight in putt here, and just too much on it, and it's gonna catch the slope and it's gonna run away down the hill. Too much pace on it, left of the hole, and in all sorts of trouble now. And he is not happy. Navin Dukaran. So some work again for Royal Sicharan to get it back close to the hole. He's just surveying it, looking for that break. Host of golfers now between 6, 7, and 8 on this side of the course. Had a little bit of a lull in play as we were entertained by Bill Ramratan from the Rotary Club of Chaguanas with his par on number 3. It's very, very dry. They've had an issue beyond their control here at BC where a fallen tree just took out the power lines, which resulted in some downtime for the water pumps. But the fairway is in good condition here, just a bit of dry and very fast greens out there on the course. Have a little break in play here. We'll give you some of the earlier footage at tee-off at the clubhouse. Bill Ramratan on the tee box. Kick-started the tournament. He's paired with Ernest Digans and captain of the course here at BC Kivish Ramnath.
Long middle.
Just saw there Bill Ramratans. We going to give you some more highlights on number 8. Just switch across the highlights from earlier this morning. Junior Charles for his 4th shot on number 8. Just on the fringe. And Umesh Dinanath with the putter. He'll go first, furthest out. Their 4th shot with Steve Jagrup Singh. And heading up to the hole quite nicely, just to the right. Excellent work. Vice President Steve Jagrup Singh of the BC Club, in appearing with Umesh Dinanath, will mark the ball. Junior Charles with Javon Seatal for their 4th on number 8. Brilliant sunshine here at the Brechin Castle course. Just left of the flag, asking it to break right. Just held its line, a touch to the left. Junior Charles on number 3. Their 3rd shot. Javon Seatal with him. He'll go mark his ball. Steve Jagrup Singh, he's going to be there to putt now. Their 3rd shot. Putting Papa, the Vice President, on this Rotary Club of Chaguanas charity golf tournament for 2026, the 8th edition here at BC. First prize entry into 2027 Prime Minister's Golf Classic in Tobago. And finishing off is Umesh Dinanath. So we head back across to 6 now. Chipping up is Isa Rupchan. Later head across to number 12. In fact, they're on 4. This is Seatal. Javon Seatal on the tee box. Hammers it down the fairway. Strong wind coming across left to right for him. The line for that is usually across the number 5 fairway over the pine trees. And it's a temporary greens there on number 4. There's a lot of work being done on that number 4 green. It's always an area that has to be maintained frequently. Back on 6 now. Kenneth Samuel. Nicely done, chipping it on. stays up on the green. Still moving. Former past president of the Chaguanas club on the greens now. Ronald Ramratan steps up behind the ball and has come out to contribute to this charity tournament for the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, the past president. And that's nicely done. Gets a couple more rolls out of it. Wanted a little more. Sergio now on number 3 fairway. Has to chip it over the bunker. This is Ajoda Dio just finishing off from Ronald Ramratan as they finish their 2-putt. Shot out on the way from Sergio on to number 3 green. Gets on. He's on the green. Stays up. So you do get a fortunate bounce on the green as well, even though it's dry. So we head back to 3. Golfers coming thick and fast now. And this goes well past the hole from Devin Ramratan. Oh, he's not happy. Work for the principal of the Bamboo Government School now. Head back down as we switch back to Sheriff Ramratan, national golfer. Up the hill on number 3. Have some footage from Sheriff number 8 greens as well as number 9 tee box. And we'll bring you some of those highlights. It's Kenneth Samuel. A tricky putt here down the hill. Flag in. His preference. Little too much on it. And the break didn't break in time. A little more pace and both golfers just staring at the hole. Very difficult pin position. Makes it very challenging indeed. 3-putt now. Ramratan not happy with the 3-putt. Back to 3. Keaton Khan. So the executive here at BC. Putting up the hill. So president just walks past the camera on number 3. Vice president, in fact. Served his term of 3 years. Steve Jagrup Singh. Himas Budu Singh is going to enter that marathon coming on later tonight. President of the club here at BC. Sergio there not enjoying that one. Keaton Khan now has to finish up. Shazad Ali now the lefty. Still see Sheriff Ramratan walking around with his putter in his hand. Surely he must have confidence. Yes, there he is. Ushering on his partner to get it in the hole. And there's the antics of a Sheriff Ramratan. Providing entertainment on and off the course. Steve finish up on number 3. Should be heading across to number 12. Back on number 6. This is Dwayne Ramlal. Second shot for them. It's about 120 yards or so out. This is heading left at the flag. takes a hop, goes right. They're on the green. Bill Ramratan and Ernest Digans on the right side of the green. Head back across to number 3 on the tee box. In fact, they're on finishing off number 3 on the green. They're on number 4 tee box now. It's going to be Shazad Ali. These guys have been known to hit the driver 300 yards plus. It's on the tee. Left-hander, Shazad Ali. Tee shot on the way on number 4 from Ali. Camera work from Darren Das down there at number 4. He's right in the heart of the golf course. Darren Das. He's just rotating between number 3, number 4, and number 5. Cameraman out there. This is Kevesh Ramnath. Shoulders a lot of responsibility here at Brechin Castle, as well as the Trinidad and Tobago Golf Association. Works closely with them, managing tournaments across the country. Excellent golfer as well in the low handicap. Just looking at the line, back of the hole. Bill Ramratan, star of the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, chipping on his second shot, third shot in fact. This chip shot, their second shot landed them just to the back of the mango tree. He's on the green as it nestles just at the edge of the green. You did a little more out of that wedge shot from Bill, Rotarian Bill, past President Bill. The Gans. Coverage brought to you CPML Contractors as well as SNR Insurance Services, part sponsors of this Rotary Club of Chaguanas, along with Mohammed's Electrical Product Marketing Company Limited, SNS Electrical, Trinity Insurance. 33 sponsors in all. Here's the Gans, putting. Nice pace on it, slowing up at the hole. It's about 3 feet past the hole. Very difficult to judge the pace. Ramnat now. Number 3, Danraj again, making his way across the back 9. Partnered with John Rampasad, Ryan Ali, and Robert Sau. They head up to the green. We're back on number 6. Very meticulous in his putting is Ramnat. One of the better putters out there on the course. And from his reaction, it just went past the hole. Still going to have some work to do to come back at it. Ramratan now. Further analysis of the Bill Ramratan putt provided by Ernest Gans, just pointing the line as it missed the cup. Of course, Bill Ramratan with CPML Contractors and S&R Insurance Services, helping to provide this novel sports coverage of this Rotary Club of Chaguanas charity golf tournament. First prize entry into the Prime Minister's Golf Classic in Tobago in 2027. Here's Dwayne Ramlal. Dwayne Lal is from Novel Sports. Ramlal goes past the hole. It's been difficult putting. It's going to be a 3-putt here. I'll just switch across to some highlights from earlier today on number 8 green and number 9 tee box. Sure,
has a tee, 181 yards across the road, over the drain, flag at the front, just right of center. Heading left, coming back around, asking it to cut. Trying to avoid the bunk, and it's on the green. Just on the false front. At the front, has it rolled on? Just rolling onto the green. Excellent tee shot. Aaron Sergio paired with Keaton Khan. Six iron, 181 yards. It's along the tree line and into the trees. Have to take a drop across the drain. They're off on number 9. Second hole for this pairing. Keaton Khan, Aaron Sergio, Sheriff Rampasad, and Shazad Ali. They're off on their second hole on number 9 here at the Rotary Club of Chaguanas Charity Golf Classic.
Waiting for the third shot here on number 6, Gail Rajak and Vindra Danraj along with Shabir Khan and Riza Khan. Take the time just to bring you highlights of a presentation made from Novel Sports via the president of the BC Club, Himas Budu Singh, to the Rotary Club of Chaguanas.
So on behalf of the Brechin Castle Golf Club and Novel Sports, we'd like to present these 2 tablets to the Rotary Club of Chaguanas as a prize for the tournament this morning. Right?
Thank you.
So you should do it like that.
And that was Himas Budu Singh presenting 2 tablets sponsored by Novel Sports to the Rotary Club of Chaguanas with IPP Nadine Burnett present and the handover to PE President-elect Sandra Sigolam rather. And this is Gail Rajak just chipping up, running past the green. She's not happy with that shot. Up the hill, so you're tempted to put a little bit in it to get up the hill, but once it gets past that top shelf, it runs away to the back. Here for Boogie, Vindra Danraj. Making her name around the circuit in the different tournaments across the country. And you can see why, just sinking that with confidence and authority. Vindra Danraj, she's been in the top tier of women golfers across the country and lending support here to this Rotary Club of Chaguanas charity golf tournament. We just bring you some of the highlights as well as some of the work that Rotary has been doing across the country in all of the areas of focus. And of course, this tournament in support of their mobility program providing wheelchairs across the country to much needed special needs people. If you have a look at those Rotary work across the country.
Rotary here on number 9. They're there for 3. Once they get this one close. Former West Indies leg spinner, Trinidad and Tobago record holder in the wickets column. Asking it to run a little bit of loft on it to get it past the bunker and over the drain. Doesn't get it to run out. So they'll be hoping, still some work to do here to try and make, as they try to make a par here, chipping on Robert Sau, paired with Ryan Ali. Over 200 yards on the second shot. We're into the bunker for the third. So they'll be putting for par. A lot of competition here in this pairing. John Rampasad with Rajendra Dhanraj. And Ryan Ali, long-standing member here at the Brechin Castle Golf Course. Former executive member as well. It's going to be Rampasad for this out. Down slope, slight break to the right. Just past the hole on. Back on number 6. A quite outstanding shot from Umesh Dinanath all the way from number 7 fairway. Jacking up the back of the green here on number 6. Finishing off here. One more hole to go. Steve Jagrup Singh and Umesh Dinanath. So this is going to be Seatal. So a good shot from Junior Charles from 150 yards out. Was bang on line with the flag. Just hopped off the green to the back. He's going to try to tap it down the slope. Taking his time. Needs to get the pace right. Jagrup Singh making his putt from the back of the green on 6 after that shot from Umesh Dinanath. Now it's going to be Seatal.
down the slope. Just a gentle tap. Doesn't have enough pace on it, does it? Still on that top shelf before the slope. Ken Pollard and Sergio. Camille Rutnerine. And in the background, Rambo himself is there on number 3. Back with Charles now. This for par. Very tricky putt. That open stance of his. Looking to just roll it down. It's a good line. And how did that not fall in? That would have been par in the second to last hole of this Rotary Club of Chaguanas charity tournament. Tapped in by CTL. He's still there, hands akimbo, Junior Charles. Can't believe it didn't drop. Umesh Dinana, that wonderful shot from across number 7 fairway onto the greens. And now he has some work to do to finish off the putt from Jagrup Singh. Straight in and straight past the hole. Gonna have a 3-putt here now. As they have one more hole to go to finish off their Rotary Club of Chaguanas Charity Classic Tournament. Take the opportunity now just to give you some more highlights of the golf that took place earlier on. Just after this tee shot with Ken Pollard. He's on number 4. So he will tee off in his grouping with Camille Rupnarain. Alternate shot here in this Rotary charity tournament, Rotary Club of Chaguanas. Alternate shot, 2-ball alternate shot. Jagrup Singh will have the putt. This for par. We'll have to settle for a bogey. Didn't drop, didn't break left. Just a tap in for Dinanath. Javon Seatal now. On number 8 greens for par. Paired with Junior Charles. And Javon Seatal and Junior Charles starting off the Rotary Club of Chaguanas Charity Golf Tournament with a par. Steve Jagrup Singh and Umesh Dinanath settling for a bogey on the first hole here at number 8. On number 9, 181 yards, Junior Charles asking it to climb the hill on number 9. Just about 15 yards shy of the green. Flag just right of center. Umesh Dinanath now on the tee on number 9. Rampasad, Keaton Khan. They're just finishing off. Shazad Ali and Aaron Sergio. And they're just finishing off on number 14. As golfers just finishing off their last hole to wrap up their 18 holes here. The shotgun start alternate play. And they will be heading across they're heading across to number 6. And the final group of golfers. They make their way, Dan Raj and his grouping with Ryan Ali and Robert Sau. Take the opportunity to give you some more highlights of the work being done by Rotary, the Club of Chaguanas, with their charitable efforts in their areas of focus. Seatal on his last hole, number 7. He's with Junior Charles. He's on number 6 fairway. So he's going to have to contend with the pine trees in front of him. He might just pull out that 8 iron to get it over the top of the trees. And he's looking for a gap between the pines. Meanwhile, back on number 3, Nicholas Carmona is there marking his ball. Azarian Samuel with Edward Lee on number 3. And coming up number 6 will be Sherish Rampasad. Shazad Ali and the pairing of Keaton Khan with Aaron Sergio. This will be their last hole of the day. Sherish heading directly down the middle. Back on 3. This is young Azarian Samuel. Nicholas Carmona now on 3. Edward Yee. It's been very, very difficult. A lot of size out there. Ball just lipping out close, not dropping in. That's how close that was. That's how close that was. Agonizingly close. This is going to be Suresh Jagesa, veteran of the course here at BC. Even he can't get it to drop. Tapped in by Carmona. They finish up on number 3. Head across now for the second shot. It's going to be Sherish Rampasad. Already chipping up at the back of the green. Just under the hill. So we'll have a look at some more highlights from the Rotary Club of Chaguanas. Just having a walkthrough on the golf course here, just to highlight some of the work done by the Rotary Club with the planting of the trees. So our cameraman, Mr. Das, just makes his way around the bamboo patch on number 5. As he's heading across to the tee box on number 6. He's just heading to that area where the players are. See, just trying to get some point of safety with the tee shots now being set up on number 6. The opportunity just to take you around the fairways here at the Brechin Castle. You could see nice shady spots. It's been a very windy, all day today has been very windy, providing some cooling for the players out there. So we head across to number 5 greens. And players on number 6 tee box. Tee shots on the way. Head back across to number 6, the green itself. So you're just chipping on. So they'll have that for par. And this is Shazad Ali. They're at the back of the green. So very tricky putt. Speed is going to be critical for this pin position. You don't want to go past the hole because then it runs down the slope. Trying to avoid that 3 putt. Shazad Ali. It's on a good line. He's asking it to break. And there it goes down the hill past the hole. That's the danger. There's a little too much on it. Take it past the top shelf and then it catches the slope when it goes past the hole. So some work for his partner Serge Ramratan to do. On number 6. Jump across quickly to number 5. Have to chip this one over the bunker. Tough shot here. He has a lot of green to work with. We're coming to an end of play here at BC in this Rotary Club of Chaguanas charity tournament. Final golfers making their way to their final hole. Aaron Sergio trying to wrap it up. It's very difficult, very difficult. A lot of tree putts here. And again, to say thanks to all our sponsors partnering with Novel Sports and the Rotary Club of Chaguanas to bring you this live stream of this charity tournament. SNS Electrical, LS Duhani Product Marketing Company Limited. Shazad Ali trying to finish off now. It's going to be their third putt. And it's going to have to... It's gone past the hole. It's going to have to come again now, Ramratan, to finish off. Back to 5, Hollis George. Of course, Carib Akado, New Millennium Financial Services Limited, New Wave Marketing, Trinity Insurance, Mohammed's Electrical, Kiss Baking Company, Republic Bank Limited of Trinidad and Tobago, CPML Contractors, SNR Insurance Services, Alescon Ready Mix, PP Bill Sister, Courts, Flamboyant Cuisine, Chatak Foods, Dairy, JMMB, Bryden's, and the Friendly Pharmacy, and Centaur Construction as well. Also contributions from Roger Sampat, individual contributions, Dirk Rollins, Roger Sampat we mentioned. I want to say a very special thank you to all the sponsors. Rotarian Marilyn, Rotarian Lisa, hampers as well as tokens and prizes. The sponsored players as well, allowing them to play under the banner of their sponsors. Some 32 sponsors partnering with the Rotary Club of Chaguanas. And of course, the first prize entry into the Prime Minister's Charity Golf Classic for 2027 across in Magdalena. In 2 weeks' time, there will be the Prime Minister's Golf Charity Tournament in Tobago, May 23rd. Reminding all of our viewers. And of course, Dwayne Lal here with Darren Das, our cameraman on number 5. Willie Furlong here. Danraj and Rampasad finishing off on 6 rather. I want to say a special thank you to the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, PP Shepherd C. Pasad, IPP Nadine Burnett, PAG Abraham Daniel, PP Ali Muddin Kasim, PE Sandra Sigolam, PP Bill Ramratan, Rotarian Lisa Ramjatan, and Rotarian Stephen Chedi, and of course, President of the Chaguanas Rotary Club, Kavita Sante, for working with Novel Sports to bring you this live coverage. Pot from Robert Sau. Of course, myself, former Rotarian of the Maracas St. Joseph Club. I say a special good afternoon to AG Sherlan Jordan, and of course, PAG Jalim. Mr. Jalim, you're missed here on the golf course, Jalim Ramnarain. And PP Felix and all the staff, PP Anil, my good buddy. Across there at the Rotary Club of Maracas St. Joseph. Anil Sri Kumar. Danraj just past the hole. And again, Ryan Ali and Robert Sau providing comedic relief all through the course. Rampasad gets this one to fall. They are finishing off their 18th hole here at the Brechin Castle Golf Course. And this Rotary Club of Chaguanas Charity Golf Tournament. First prize entry into the Prime Minister's Charity Golf Classic in Magdalena, Tobago. And Ryan Ali, no stranger to Tobago, has a lot of businesses across in Tobago. He frequents there and plays a lot of golf at the Magdalena Club, Ryan Ali. Some of the work by the Rotary Club of St. Joseph, of Rotary Club of Chaguanas rather, at the BC course here in Sevilla, with their tree planting exercise on the number 8 fairways and assisting in their environmental projects. And of course, here at the Brechin Castle Club, a lot of fires come across, and we do tend to lose a lot of trees that are engulfed in flames. And the Rotary Club of Chaguanas just doing their part, planting more trees on the golf course to maintain the greenery here at BC. Of course, using some of the Interact clubs as well in that tree planting exercise. Uniting for good, the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, always putting service above self. Part of one of the 22 clubs in Trinidad. Of course, 36,000 Rotary clubs worldwide. Starting back with the Rotary International Foundation in Chicago many years ago. And the Rotary Club of Chaguanas earning that Rotary International Foundation Award. 100% foundation giving club. And just one club in 18 in the 70-30 district to receive the award, and one of just 4,700 clubs to receive the award internationally of the 36,000 Rotary clubs across the globe.
Junior Charles for his fourth shot on number 8, just on the fringe, and Umesh Dinanath with the putter. He'll go first, furthest out. Their fourth shot with Steve Jagrup Singh, and heading up to the hole quite nicely, just to the right. Excellent work. Vice President Steve Jagrup Singh of the BC Club, in appearing with Umesh Dinanath, will mark the ball. Junior Charles with Javon Seatal for their fourth on number 8. Brilliant sunshine here at the Brechin Castle course. Just left of the flag, asking it to break right. Just held its line, a touch to the left. Billy Fulong, PP,
Past president.
of
PP Alim, PP
Chaguanas, and past president of
Alim.
So I am here of two of the stalwarts of the Rotary Club, and to my left here, PP past president Shepherd C. Prasad, the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, and alongside me on my right, past president Ali Muddin Kazim. Ali Muddin, let me first bring you in. What inspired you to work and carry golf and use Rotary as a tool to showcase golf in Trinidad and Tobago, whilst at the same time attracting sponsorship to give to your charities across the country?
Well, Billy, you asked me a very difficult question there, but I will try my best and answer it. So I've joined Rotary for the last 22 years, and I really joined all because of the charity work. And as the years went by, we tried to incorporate some sort of sporting activity to help generate funds for our mobility support programs. Our mobility support programs is basically wheelchairs, hospital beds, walking sticks, and we go as far as sometimes help people with bed liners, adult diapers. So these funds go strictly to that. This event is our 8th event, and it continues to grow every year. And we hope that one day it will be a grand national event on the golfing calendar. And that's our objective, and we think with that, we should be able to do a lot more work in the community, especially with the elderlies.
Yeah, great work indeed. And I want to bring in PP Shepherd. And this is your backyard, the the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, partnering with the BC to host this tournament and help raise these funds. How was your partnership with BP and with BG Golf Club, and how has it been successful over the years in helping you raise funds?
Thank you. Yes, it's been very fruitful. We have been working with the golf club of Brechin Castle. We have a project whereby we plant, we do an environmental project where we have been planting trees and plants on the golf course as part of one of our environmental projects. And to add to what PP Alim has been saying, we also do work with schools in terms of we recently registered an earlier club at the Sri Ram Memorial Vedic School. We also have 3 interact clubs with the colleges of Convent, Lashmi Girls, and Presentation College, Chaguanas. So in doing so, we support education and literacy. Another of our projects is we do as hampers to help financially.
Ventures across the country. So thank you, gentlemen, very much, and we're looking for a long partnership to help raise awareness of your areas of focus across the country. So thank you both very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you all. So good morning once again. You want to do that now?
Folks, I want to ask you all to stand and let us observe a minute's silence for the departure of our beloved Zoraida, who has assisted us in the past in this tournament. Zoraida, as you know, passed away last weekend, and we pay this in tribute to her life. Thank you.
All right. Thank you and good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Rotary Club of Chaguanas.
Hey, quiet, guys.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Rotary Club of Chaguanas' annual golf tournament fundraiser. I extend apologies on behalf of President Kavita Sante, who is unable to make it this morning. We are thrilled to have you join us for a day of friendly competition, community spirit, and meaningful impact to raise funds for our wheelchair and mobility aids project. You will notice that we have a few of the mobility aids on display, and we'll have a distribution. No, we won't have a distribution of wheelchairs today, but we would have liked to have a distribution if possible. This tournament is more than just a game. It's a powerful opportunity to come together and support the causes that matter to us most through your participation and generosity. We continue to drive positive change locally and globally, staying true to the Rotary motto, service above self. In November of 2025 and April of this year, we undertook tree planting projects at the golf course with our interactors from Holy Faith Convent, Lutch McGill's, and Presentation College, as we are committed to environmental service. Thank you for standing with us, swinging for our cause, and making a difference one hole at a time. Thanks to President Himalaya, past President Steve, and the members of the Brechin Castle Golf Club who extend their support to us. We are also pleased to have a live stream of today's tournament by Novel Sports. I now take this opportunity to introduce the core committee that led this project. We now have PP Alim, if you can just wave. We have past President Bill Ramratan. We have past President Shepard. President-elect Sandra, she's around. PAG Abraham. Rotarian Lisa on this side. President Kavita, unfortunately, who's unable to make it. Past President Clift and Rotarian Stephen, who are also not present. So once again, oh yes, and myself. So once again, on behalf of the members of the Rotary Club of Chaguanas, I wish to thank you, and I do wish you all an enjoyable day of play. Yeah? So I would like to welcome one member from the Brechin Castle Golf Club, who will assist with the tournament format and rules. Yeah?
$181 yards. And this is on a good line. Just to the right. Have to be careful. And just to the back of the green and off into the outer bounds. appearing Steve Jagru Singh, Umesh Dinanath, Javon Setal, and Junior Charles. Just teeing off on number 9 here at the Rotary Club of Chaguanas charity golf tournament here at the Brechin Castle.
It's straight. Yeah.
Rajendra Dhanaraj here on number 9. They're there for 3. Once they get this one close. Former West Indies leg spinner, Trinidad and Tobago record holder in the wickets column. Asking it to run, a little bit of loft on it to get it past the bunker and over the drain. Doesn't get it to run out. So they'll be hoping, still some work to do here to try and make, as they try to make a par here, chipping on Robert Sau, paired with Ryan Ali. Over 200 yards on the second shot. We're into the bunker for the third. So they'll be putting for par. A lot of competition here in this pairing. John Rampasad with Rajendra Dhanaraj. And Ryan Ali, long-standing member here at the Brechin Castle Golf Course. Former executive member as well. It's going to be Rampasad furthest out. Down slope, slight break to the right. Just past the hole, unlucky. Rajendra Janaraj will have a tap in there for a bogey. It's going to be Ryan Ali, however. They were in the bunker on their third shot, just to the left. And Robert Sau managed to get it out of the bunker. So they're here for par. And it did not break to the left. We saw a very similar putt with Sherish Rampasad. And there is a slight slope to the left, but the ball just trickling and staying straight. And Sa will finish off here for a bogey. They were very close in two. Disappointing to finish with a bogey. And if there's anybody who knows how something will break, it's the leg spinner Rajendra Dhanraj. Just a tap in here for bogey. Finishing off here on number 9, they'll make their way across to number 10, Rotary Club of Chaguanas Charity Golf Tournament here at the Brechin Castle. Rajendra Dhanraj heading left, his tee shot on 9, 181 yards. He'll have a chip over the bunker to get up to the green. It's going to be Robert Sau, now on number 9. Dhanraj paired with John Rampasad. Quality golfers here at the Brechin Castle. Robert Sau paired with Ryan Ali, the veteran. Open stance, gonna ask it to cut. Over the tree, cutting nicely. Does it make it over? Clip some branches, but he's on a good line. Just a chip up to the green. It's about 30 yards out as they head off to number 9 green here at the Brechin Castle course.